Yeah, my noggin. Yeah, my noggin had to go ahead and get my reset on for the great reset. Yeah, man, I had to get my replant reset on for the great reset, man. Tribe up, man. Tribal mafia, man. My noggin, we just popping off, man. Feels good. We surfing the wave. Yeah, man. Go ahead, man. Go crazy, man. My little one said, man, get away from me, man. I can't deal with you right now. I said, all right, man. I'll be back, man. I'll be over here sipping my Sheila shit. I'll be sipping my Sheila shit, man. Don't trip, don't trip. Hey, man, shout out to the wave, man. Shout out to the creator. You know what I mean? We just coming off of Shabbat. Feeling good, feeling rested. That's all it is, man, is getting your timing together. Even the earth got a timing. Every 7 years, you're supposed to let the earth rest. And every 7 days, you're supposed to take a rest. 6 days, you get it in, and then you take a breath, man. And in that breath, you got your weapon. Same thing as a boxer in the boxing ring. You know what I mean? They get busy, you know what I mean? But then they got to take a rest, right? In between rounds. You dig? Now, how you choose to rest, you might want to stand up and breathe. You might want to sit down and breathe, my naga. But breathe, man. And shout out to everybody that's breathing. Breathing from evening to evening, man. We breathing from evening to evening, sundown to sundown, man. That's how we flow, just like our Leviticus flow. And the beautiful thing about that script, man, in Leviticus 23, is that because it applies directly to, we're talking feast days, right? We're talking Day of Atonement. You just need to take a breath and think about, why do you have a Day of Atonement? My naga, why do you need to atone? What are you atoning for every year? What are you asking forgiveness for? I mean, what are you thankful for, my naga? I mean, what kind of gratitude you popping off with, my naga? The only reason why you need a Day of Atonement is to atone or to get a correction back into the wave, into the flow, into the code, because you've been breaking the code. Now you need to, get correction so you can be back in the code. You need to atone for that. So what's more important, the Day of Atonement or the code? What came first, the Day of Atonement or the code? What came first, fasting or the code? Because what are you fasting for? You're fasting so that your body can take a Shabbat. So what came first, the Shabbat, the rest, or you're fasting? Remember why you're fasting. You're fasting to give a rest, to give a Shabbat, so your body could take a rest off of all that hijacked food you've been eating, right? Or just to take a rest, from food, period, so that you can get into, more of a high frequency, right? You're getting a rest. So in Leviticus 23, don't miss the point. Do not miss the point. It's about the rest. Before you get into your fasting, and even before you get into your feast day or your Day of Atonement, remember what you're atoning for. Because perhaps you didn't rest enough. Perhaps you broke the Shabbat, broke the code. Perhaps you got into a flow that you forgot that you need to take a breath and a rest with your Hawa. Maybe you've been putting the power before Hawa. Maybe it's money, Moneta Juno. Maybe it's something else. Maybe you're throwing stones. We all got to come back in code and remember what we do it for. And when we kick off a Shabbat from evening to evening in the Day of Atonement, you got to remember, you just atone for all your transgression, right? In the Day of Atonement, you just atone for all your sin, all your wickedness. And in your most purest, highest vibration, Hawa is teaching you to keep a Shabbat from evening to evening. Where else does Hawa switch up and tells you to keep Shabbat a whole nother type of way? We're about to get all into it, so you know that we're giving an example in Leviticus 23 on how to keep the code, on how to keep the Shabbat, even on your highest frequency when you are atoning for your sins or for your transgression, when you are atoning for breaking the code. You're giving an example of how to keep your Shabbat when the sun exhausts his energy, or when the sun has passed over you, made a circuit past you, a new cycle or a new day has begun for you. And in this new cycle, you're now getting the new ingredients for the new meal for the next day. Now, you don't know what's going to be on your plate, my nugget. You don't know what's going to be on your plate. I mean, that's up, that's between you and Hawa. That's your frequency. But a new day is being prepared. And that preparation, my nagi, that's after the sun has passed you by. You call it night, but it's just a brand new preparation. So we have to honor the preparation of the meal, just like we're honoring the meal. You know what I'm saying? In the evening, it's a brand new preparation time. So you're honoring that preparation just like you're honoring the meal, my noggin. We give the creator the complete day. The creator creates the earth in 6 days and then rests on the Shabbat. He don't rest for only the portion he can observe in the light. He rests with the greater light. He rests with the preparation as mama makes the ingredients and puts it together for the full meal. We have now honored the full meal by honoring the evening, or the preparation, or the point where the sun is now giving a new cycle for you, you know, a new circuit, my noggin. You're honoring the preparation and the meal. You don't just cut it off to when you can physically observe light and that's your Shabbat. Nah, my noggin. You gotta pop off during the preparation. You got to be in preparation during the preparation, from evening to evening, just like the Day of Atonement. Or else, what's the point of fasting? What's the point of afflicting your soul? Or what's the point of humbling yourself, depending on your translation? What's the point of humbling yourself for the Creator if it's not to get back to your rest? If it's not to get back to your Shabbat? So the water for popping off, we getting our rest, and we getting shaped up for the reset, man. We getting shaped up, man. And halal why we still here, my niggas. I'm proud of all y'all, man. Y'all get through this, man. Y'all get through the static. We gonna be here regularly for y'all, man. So check in, clock in, my niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's only the wave, man, and it's only happening. And guess what, man? We just popping off, man. Shabbat shalom.